Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I am Tisha. This is Tisha's Reactions, and we're gonna have some fun today with some spooky videos from King Frostmare himself. So if you guys like to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn on your bell, hit the bell so you can turn on your post notifications, so whenever I post you will be notified, and you can come back and spend the day with me, whatever time of day it is for you. And we're gonna go ahead and get into it and see what he got for us today. It's a bit long.
Disturbing events. Jorge, who has long had an interest in the paranormal, might have unwittingly opened a door to the unknown.
Oh! My goodness! I'm having a breakthrough.
When he decided to experiment with a Ouija board, this could have potentially invited malevolent entities into their home. However, this wasn't the first time Jorge captured something unusual on camera. He mentioned that these entities appear to have taken a particular interest in his family, even lurking outside their home during the dead of night. One of the most terrifying incidents occurred just a few nights ago. In the middle of the night, Jorge was abruptly awakened by the sound of his bedroom door slamming shut. Initially, he dismissed it, attributing it to a possible draft, and went back to sleep. However, the next day, curiosity got the better of him, and he decided to review the footage from the baby monitor.
Get my baby out of here.
What he discovered sent chills down his spine. The video revealed a loud, ominous banging noise preceding the door slamming shut. Then a shadowy, dark figure slowly crept into view, lurking near the base of the baby's crib, almost as if it was watching the child sleep. The sinister mass even seemed to reach out toward the child, briefly interacting with a stuffed animal, before vanishing into thin air without a trace. Whatever has made its way into Jorge's home is undoubtedly something malevolent. The big question now is how Jorge will confront this ominous presence in the days to come.
Jorge needs to take that Ouija board back, and hopefully he ended it properly and closed it out and everything, but evidently not, because wow, I would be terrified for my child to be sleeping in that room after seeing that. Like, it's no way. I couldn't even sleep in that room after seeing that. And then I'm gonna let my child sleep in there? Heck no. No way, Jorge.
Let's turn our attention to Dino Nuggets 741, who, after enduring a harrowing experience with a demonic presence in his old home, finally found a way to move to a new location. Unfortunately, it seems that whatever entity tormented him before has followed him to his new residence. Dino regularly shares updates about these unsettling encounters on his personal channel. Several of his viewers suggested that he recite a prayer in an effort to cleanse his home of this persistent spirit. Taking their advice to heart, Dino decided to give it a try. However, the events that unfolded during the prayer were nothing short of terrifying as the prayer played.
He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. So, guide me along the paths of righteousness for the sake of your name. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Bless the work of this person, the work of everyone in this home, so that it may be fruitful.
Loud and aggressive knocks began to echo from upstairs, each one more forceful than the last. These relentless bangs were soon accompanied by the sound of a door slamming shut. Then, without any warning, the glass face of a clock suddenly shattered, sending shards falling to the floor. Moments later, a large shadowy figure appeared in the doorway at the end of the hall. This ominous black silhouette stood menacingly in the doorway, staring down the hall towards the TV. In an instant, the TV switched off, as if controlled by the entity. The figure then slowly retreated back into the room, vanishing from view. Later, Dino recorded an update to show the damage caused during this spine-chilling encounter.
This is my house. Lights, pretty normal. So, in that video, you'll hear two things break. This is my awesome stepson. I try not to have glass in the house for this very reason, but it broke.
Among the destruction was a framed photo of his stepson and the shattered clock, leaving no doubt that this entity is not only malevolent, but also capable of causing significant harm.
Clock, which you guys have probably seen in a number of my videos outside of here. Notice there's no damage. Just one thing wrong, it's missing the glass. It exploded, and you can literally barely touch this thing, and it goes out. So let's take it over here.
According to Dino, he has been haunted by this dark presence for the past 10 years. No matter how many times he relocates or what methods he employs, nothing seems to rid him of this relentless spirit. Celeste Castro recently shared a chilling experience she captured while home alone in the early hours of the morning. Shortly after midnight, she began hearing strange noises coming from her living room, and what she encountered next left her terrified.
No. No mames, no sé qué hacer ya, no sé qué hacer. O sea, literal se escuchó donde abrieron una puerta. No mames, no mames. Eso no estaba tirado ahorita. No mames, güey, no mames. Está abierta la puta puerta. Ay, no. Voy a cerrar la puerta. No hay nadie, o sea, no hay nadie. No hay nadie. Voy a cerrar la puerta y le voy a poner seguro porque la neta se supone no hay nadie, literal no hay nadie, plebes. O sea, no sé qué voy a hacer. El celular está grabando aquí. A ver si capta algo, porque la neta ya me harté de que estén pasando cosas y no sepa qué es. La voy a dejar grabando y me voy a ir al cuarto. Me da mucho miedo, me da mucho miedo ver lo que hay. No mames. Se escuchó como que algo así despacito. Y vamos a ver. Me está dando miedo. Te lo juro que estoy temblando. No, no mames. No mames.
As she cautiously investigated, Celeste
Wait a minute. I missed something. Oh, is that a head? What?
Me está dando miedo. Te lo juro que estoy temblando. No, no mames. No mames.
As she cautiously investigated, Celeste was startled when she saw something briefly peek out from behind her kitchen refrigerator. That was enough to send her running out of the house in fear. She decided to spend the rest of the night at her cousin's place. To this day, Celeste admits that she has no idea what she recorded on her phone that night. Interestingly, she also notes that nothing unusual or out of the ordinary has occurred in her home since that incident. Whether this experience was a one-time event or a prelude to something more, only time will tell. We'll have to wait and see if Celeste provides any further updates on her unsettling encounter.
Celeste, girl. Ain't no way in hell. Wow. Yeah, I don't even know if I would have went back. Like, mama, because I could have sworn I seen something in the door frame. At the beginning, when she first went out there, oh gosh, where is it? When she first went out, I don't want to do the whole clip again. Right there. Go back. So you can see when she first walks out there. It's gonna be right on in this door frame. I'm gonna stop it. But I could have sworn. Let's see. Right. Oh shit. Right there. Like, I thought that was a person. I thought it was the head, a little shoulder coming out in the door frame, but maybe I'm wrong. But honey, yeah.
Only time will tell. We'll have to wait and see if Celeste provides any further updates on her unsettling encounter. Homesteading Off the Grid recently shared a chilling discovery from their trail camera. The footage captured something truly unsettling near their lodge.
What is that?
An eerie figure that appears to be crawling on its knees, staring intently at their home. The sight of this mysterious being has left the entire family deeply disturbed and on edge. The figure's appearance is terrifying, and the fact that it was wandering alone through the forest in the middle of the night makes the situation even more alarming. The family is baffled and has no explanation for what this creature might be or why it was lurking.
That Joker looks weird, and it does look like he only has this top part of his body. Like he's, wow.
Around their property. The true nature of what was caught on camera remains a mystery, leaving everyone with more questions than answers. This unsettling encounter was shared by Foul Mittens, who revealed that he noticed something creepy following him home from the woods late one night. Filled with fear and uncertainty, he had no idea what this mysterious presence could be. This is where he began recording the video, hoping to capture evidence of the eerie experience.
What is that?
Whether the entity eventually vanished or continued to follow him remains unclear. However, one thing is certain, this situation would have terrified most of us just as much. The unknown can be deeply unsettling, and this encounter is no exception. Jenna Snow works at the Continental Inn in Edmonton, Alberta, a hotel that sits ominously across from a cemetery containing a huge amount of graves. Given its eerie location, it's no surprise that the hotel has developed a strong reputation for paranormal activity. One early morning, Jenna was manning the front desk when she and her co-worker Tim noticed something unusual on the security feed.
Oh, and it says they hang out and dwell around graveyards. And you know the story on that, right? When Mike hired those two native spiritual people to come here and do their stuff, he said it's not the hotel that's haunted, it's the graveyard.
Oh.
So this service road here where Danny and I used to park, that's the old Stony Plain Road. Do you really think they, when they dug up all the bodies here, that was a good one, moved them over to the graveyard?
They dug up the bodies and what?
See it?
Yeah. I saw it.
To their astonishment, a faint, ghostly figure seemed to drift through the lobby before settling into a chair, only to vanish moments later.
Hey, Noel. What's up?
Oh yeah, I see it again.
Yeah, let's try and sit in the chair. Sometimes he'll stay there for a minute.
He is. How do you know this?
Well, because Danny and I caught him earlier when Danny was in the games room locking up. I freaked the fuck because I saw it. Whoa. And then I tried to do a video review to record it, and it wouldn't let me.
Why is it still there?
Well, because if you read about it, they get caught in a vortex.
Into a chair, only to vanish moments later. Tim, who has worked at the inn for quite some time, wasn't entirely shocked by the sight. He claimed to have seen this mysterious figure multiple times before and speculated that it might be a spirit that wandered over from the nearby cemetery. While Tim's theory is intriguing, the true identity of this spectral visitor remains unknown, leaving both employees and guests to wonder what else might be lurking within the hotel's walls.
Have you guys ever stayed in a haunted hotel and had any experiences? Like, I've never personally inside of an hotel. Not that I paid attention to. Maybe I just thought it was an old hotel and doing things, but I haven't. I'm kind of curious. Like, would you go stay at this place knowing that there is a possibility you will see something? Ooh.
A few weeks back, we delved into the chilling experiences of Rosanna, a woman whose TikTok account is filled with footage of the unsettling poltergeist activity plaguing her apartment. In an attempt to find some peace, Rosanna left her apartment for 2 weeks, hoping that time away might calm whatever was haunting her.
I'm sorry, but that baby doll head is creepy.
But the moment she returned, things escalated terrifyingly.
I thought there was a head.
Ça va aussi, ça marche pas. Ça marche.
Girl, get out of there. Shit.
Shortly after coming back, Rosanna heard a voice, seemingly out of nowhere, calling to her from her daughter's room. As she cautiously approached, the door swung open on its own, as if something unseen was urging her to enter. Once inside, the situation grew even more bizarre. Her boombox suddenly started playing, and the drawers began opening and closing with force. Panicked, Rosanna rushed to turn off the boombox, only to find it was completely powerless, with no batteries inside. As she backed out of the room, the drawers continued to slam open and shut, and the eerie voice returned, repeatedly calling out, "Mom." Is Rosanna dealing with a malevolent spirit, or is there something even darker at work in her home? The strange and frightening events she has captured suggest this haunting is far from over.
That is crazy, because you know they say that certain entities will portray as children to gain your confidence and trust so that they can get closer to you. I am so freaked out by this, and the fact that she stayed in that room so long. Like, why? When I seen that boombox was playing, nothing was in the tape thing, turned off, I'm out. The drawers is slamming, open and closing. Like, there's no way I would have stayed in there that long to figure out the fact and show us. I mean, I appreciate her dedication, because a lot of people would have been like, go back in there and show us that it's not really plugged in or no batteries. And I'm like, I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm not staying in here. That's crazy.
This unsettling footage was recorded by a woman named Katie while she was staying at a lodge. During her stay, she noticed a man standing directly outside her room, just inches from her window. The sight of him, motionless and staring intently into her room, filled her with intense fear. Feeling threatened and unsure of his intentions, Katie decided to document. The footage captures the chilling moment as the man remains eerily still, peering through the window. Katie promptly notified the police about the intruder, but the situation left her deeply shaken. If you found yourself in a similar situation, how would you react? What steps would you take to ensure your safety?
That is creepy. He looked like he's right into the camera.
Let's revisit the unsettling case of Tony, who has been grappling with a persistent dark presence in his home for several years. This haunting has reached terrifying peaks. Disembodied footsteps echo through his house. Ghostly figures have been spotted. And on one frightening occasion, Tony narrowly avoided being hit by knives that seemed to be hurled through the air. Tony suspected that the entity haunting his home might be that of a child. To test his theory, he placed a ball in front of a security camera, hoping to capture any interaction with the object.
I'm sorry, but you want to test that theory. You think it's a child throwing knives at you? I don't know what child that was allowed to play with knives, throw knives as not a bad thing to do, because no child should be just throwing knives in past life or this life. What?
Object. The footage he collected was as disturbing as it was inconclusive. After trying every possible method to address the disturbances, the activity in Tony's home eventually subsided. However, just as things seemed to be returning to normal, subtle signs suggested that the entity might have returned.
Making the video showing you guys that this lamp behind me is moving, and I did 2 videos because it kept moving and kept moving and kept moving. And I was getting ready to shut it off because I was kind of tired of watching it move. And as soon as I went to hit the phone and turn it off, the light came on. I kid you not, I gotta look and see if I caught it. But the freaking light came on, this light right here, and it's still moving.
Time out, guys. That ain't coming.
I was just in here, so I know it's nothing in here. I swear I came down here. Right down there. It sounded like it came from one of the back rooms or like in the hallway or something. That was weird. What is that? You're kidding. You gotta be I swear it sounded like it was in the house.
As he cautiously searched from room to room, he was startled by a disembodied voice in the kitchen. The clarity of the voice and its eerie tone left Tony shaken and speechless.
That right there. I don't blame him run like that. Heck no. See you soon. What you mean, ma'am? What you mean? Oh no. No. I would have been out there with the kids. I said I would have been. All right, y'all. Y'all parents can go in the house. I'll watch the kids because I ain't going back in mine no time soon until somebody get home.
Given the undeniable evidence of this voice coming from within the house, Tony is left with more questions than answers. How will he handle these renewed disturbances? Only time will tell how he will confront this persistent and unsettling presence.
Me, my boy.
Now let's dive into the experiences of Dustin Lee Frazier again, who works the night shift at a hotel and diner nestled in the Appalachian Mountains. Over the years, Dustin has had several unsettling encounters with what he believes to be supernatural entities. As the last person left to lock up each night, he often finds himself alone when these eerie occurrences happen. Late into his shifts, Dustin frequently hears ghostly voices seemingly trying to get his attention. To document these strange events, he has made it a habit to record on his phone whenever he senses a presence. One particularly unsettling video was captured in the storage room, and the footage has left him struggling to explain what he recorded.
Freezing in here. Okay.
Why isn't the light on?
That looks like it's okay. Maybe one of these. I don't know. I don't work in housekeeping, so I don't know. Okay. What else? Oh, pillowcases. Oh, I probably shouldn't have. Oh, okay. Whoops. Wait, no, those are wrong. That's not pull towels. I'm not entirely sure. Okay.
Upon entering the storage room, Dustin immediately noticed a significant drop in temperature. Disembodied voices seemed to respond with whispers. Unfazed, he continued his task of gathering bed sheets. However, when he turned the camera toward himself, a chilling voice was captured on tape saying, "Behind you." The tone of the voice was far from friendly, adding to the overall unsettling atmosphere of his workplace. With such eerie occurrences becoming a regular part of his job, Dustin's workplace has become one of the most mysterious and unnerving environments imaginable. What could be causing these disturbances, and how will he cope with them?
That is no fun.
The mystery remains as he continues to face these ghostly encounters.
Not every day I work.
Now we look at the current updates of Alex Calvo. The man is living in the home of his late grandparents, who according to him seem to be haunting the premises ever so often. In a lengthy video diary, Alex believes to have uncovered the reason for all these creepy events. He found a box with several items that are believed to belong to either his grandparents or distant members of the family from the 1800s. Alex states that his family seemed to be involved with ridding the world from evil entities, hence the reason for the strange assortment of stuff he uncovered. Then one night, Alex heard some strange noises originating from his home and was about to capture one of the scariest events to date.
Again, hearing sounds up here, like somebody's moving around. This stuff's been happening, but as soon as I pull my phone out, everything stops. I don't know. I don't know. That thing vanished, and my camera stopped recording immediately. At the same time, it's gone.
Alex captured a creepy-looking figure seemingly turning away from the camera and then, based on his reports, just vanishing. Unfortunately, his camera stopped recording the second he saw this thing, which is pretty unfortunate to say the least. It looks like an old man with a dark coat on with no hair, and the facial features are really hard to make out. He believes that this is one of the creatures living in a different dimension that's still roaming through the house of his grandparents.
Yeah, that's
Could
weird.
this be?
Don't look like Grandpa. That skinny bony arm on that side.
The following is the case of Cassandra Joy, who seems to be dealing with some really creepy activity in her home. The whole family had been freaked out as of late, and she tells us that it had been increasingly difficult for them to fall asleep at night. It all started with a strange encounter that the young woman had shared on her profile. The family heard a loud rattling noise stemming from outside, which was the reason enough for them to grab their phone and start recording.
Oh, now it's not making that noise at all no more. But it's still swinging.
We can clearly see how the gate to their property is moving back and forth, as if it was being moved by a person. Given the fact that it was not windy at all, made this incident even more unsettling. The most scary part of this night, however, unfolded once Cassandra noticed something to the right of the fence. A tall figure is standing on the other side of the steel fence, and it's quite hard to make out any facial features at all. Many comments say that this figure has pretty pale, almost ghoulish-looking skin. The woman decides to grab a better flashlight, and when she returns, the person or ghost had disappeared. Pretty frightening, wouldn't you say? Only a few days after that, their doorbell camera captured another really strange incident. We can see a strange ball of light in the sky. It is making a few loops and then vanishing into thin air. Then the security system can be heard as it is kicking in, causing the family to wake and to go check immediately. They believe this to be a connected incident, but have no idea who or what exactly could have caused all of this.
Oh, sorry. I done kicked the whole stand. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you for tuning in with me. That was King Frostmare, the scariest videos of demonic encounters ever captured. So if you could go ahead over and give them a subscribe, that would be great. Subscribe to me, turn on your post notifications bell so you can know whenever I post, and you can come back and have some fun. And leave me a comment down below which clip was your favorite, which one you did not believe, and if there's any videos you would like to see. But until next time guys, bye.